Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day 2022 on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
And now, your 2022 Texas.
Just about set to go. And on the hill today, Dane Dunning. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
So just about set now. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Here's a 1-1. Off the mark there. And a count 2-1. Right side. Pulls it in on the run. One down. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's the veteran first baseman, Don Mattingly. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next offering is down low.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
2-2 now. Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, great stop. On the money. Nice play.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees.
Goes without saying, one of the biggest legends of the game here in Gehrig. Probably the greatest first baseman of all time.
The 1-2. And a ball evens the count. In 1929, Gehrig slashed 300, 431, 584. Not too bad, right? Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. So the Yanks go in order. It's the Yankees nothing, Rangers coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Michael Young. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
The 2-1. Good eye right there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And that's ball 4. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
The first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Young gets his lead at first, nobody out. Next offering is downstairs. And the pitch. Young on the goal. This one chopped up the middle. He beats it out, and it's first and second on the infield single.
That is good.
So next to hit for Texas, Pudge Rodriguez. Next one misses. Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Kicks and deals. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 2-2. To short, could be 2. Connor Falefa over to second, over to first, safe.
Well, an aggressive slide right there at second base, but that's a legal slide. I like that because you're trying to do whatever you can to break up the double play, and it looked like it had an effect on that throw just a little bit. Couldn't get enough on it to get the second out at first for that double play. Nice job by the base runner.
Now here is Nelson Cruz. Big time power. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And a swing and a miss there. Runners are at the corners. One away.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
This is Charlie Culberson to hit. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Three-two. Out to short. Connor Falefa throws to first in time, and that will end the inning. Rangers leave a pair. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, so now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. Next pitch is popped up. Culberson puts it away. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge at the plate. For Judge, he's really developed into more than just a power hitter. He covers the plate well, shows impressive awareness of the strike zone to boot.
That's critical. Very important. If you want to be one of the best to ever play, it can't be all about hitting home runs. You have to have plate discipline as well.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out. And here's the veteran outfielder, Curtis Granderson. Next pitch misses. 2-1. Two outs. That's outside. 3-1. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt. And the pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz on the move to the right. Snags it on the run. And that's the third out. Yanks held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Nick Solak. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Pretty much the last guy you want to hit. Now you got to try to control the running game because you know he's usually thinking about swiping a bag or two when he's on the bases.
The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings and misses. And now one away.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Here's Marcus Semien. And he deals. On the ground, could be two. Slings to second. Throw to first, but he beat it. And now the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. Second inning here, no score. Move to first. Semien back in standing. To first, and he breaks for second. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jorge Posada. Stays alive. A wind in the pitch. And there's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And up next for New York, Alfonso Soriano. Good contact guy, good defender. Righty delivers. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch misses way outside. Next offering is fouled back. Right through there, got him. One away.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Ball to strike. Runner on the go. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the right-hander deals. Grounder might be 2. To second, that's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. Two and one now. That's inside. The pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Michael Young, the next to hit. The 1-1. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
He's going.
Runner on the go. And foul ball. Next pitch is popped up. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. Garcia leads off first with 1 away.
He's going. He's going.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Posada. Tag. Great throw. Towards first. Over to Ruth. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. On to the 4th, still scoreless. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. On the ground, right side. The throw to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Don Mattingly now at the plate. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. The wind of the pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs. He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
On the ground to the left. Knocks it down. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Lou Gehrig.
2 outs, base is empty. Now up is the Yankees DH, Lou Gehrig. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Mickey Mantle will hit next. And a pitch. And delivers outside. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Ball misses. Go to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Pudge Rodriguez. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Next offering is fouled back.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
1-2 now. Pitch misses there. 2-2. Kicks and fires.
3-2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a payoff pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes a nice running catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Next to hit, Nelson Cruz. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And now the lefty. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Swings through that.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
That's hard hit in the line. Granderson makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And now it's going to be Charlie Culberson. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike. He swings and fouls one off. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
As a hitter, I'll take that all day long. An off-speed pitch, it's not going to rattle your cage too much.
2 outs, runner at first. Nick Solak stepping in for the Rangers. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
2-2. Ooh.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
And here it comes. Now he breaks his bat. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Rangers lead one. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Mickey Mantle. The 1-1. Laced into left. That's a base hit.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge. Went down on strikes his first time through. The pitch. And there's the strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Next pitch is popped up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Curtis Granderson getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And the righty deals. Fouls one off. 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Now, Alfonso Soriano. Second and third, 2 down. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Corey Seager. Next offering is in the dirt.
I got 2-1 the count.
Next one misses, and now 3-1.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Now it's Marcus Semien.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Got him. Now one away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. Got him swinging on the curveball. 2 gone now.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
So 2 down now, and here is Michael Young. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Throw in Holt's the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
First and second, 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. They take the force out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Welcome back. Top 6. Here's the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. The 1-1. Backed off the plate that time. There's a strike. Got him. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Back to the top of the lineup, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa stepping in now for the Yankees. One down, base is empty. And another ball. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The first baseman, number 23, Don Mattingly.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Don Mattingly. One now. Fouled off. He was late. Righty to the plate. Lifted in the air, right center field. Semien sizing this one up. Racing, makes the catch. And that is that. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. And we still have no score. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Pudge Rodriguez. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
LeMahieu makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz stepping in for the Rangers. And a pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three-two on the way. Ground ball to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Charlie Culberson.
Next up for Texas, Charlie Culberson. Here comes a pitch.
That's ball 2. The count is 2-1.
Down and in, moved his feet. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Kicks and deals. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. That one ran inside, almost got him.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On the ground. Mattingly takes it to the bag. Play made. That ends the inning. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. In now is the Yankees DH, Lou Gehrig.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Left-hand hitter waits. Not even close there. 2 balls and a strike. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Matt Bush preparing to come on if needed. Spores getting loose as well. The 2-1. That one pulled foul. Bounce to the right. Dives, and he can't hang on. That leaves him without a throw, and they can't get the out.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Dane Dunning done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Matt Bush.
Number 51, Matt Bush.
No outs, runner at first. And here is Mickey Mantle. This guy with light tower power. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, got him swinging. 1 gone here.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Corey Seager. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. Next offering is foul back. Next one off the plate inside. And the count's even at 2. Two now. Semien waits. Stays alive. Next pitch misses inside. 3-2 now. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And Semien is out. Out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. The 2-2. That's down and in. And a pitch. Late swing fouled off.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And down on strikes. And that ends the inning. And the Rangers set down in order. And we're still knotted at 0. Now on the bump, Brett Martin.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 59, Brett Martin.
We go to the 8th, and here is Curtis Granderson. The 2-1. Chop to third. Bare hand has to hurry. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jorge Posada. A strikeout and a walk. The pitch. That's to third. Over to Lowe. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
And the batter now, Alfonso Soriano, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. John King, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Three and two now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
And he deals. And there he goes. Pitch misses. Throw to second, and great jump.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here, just to remind him, focus on the hitter, don't worry about anything else.
And now Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically. Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Fly ball down the line. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we still have no score. New pitcher on here, Michael King.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 34, Michael King.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Michael Young. The wind of the pitch. And now it's filled up. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lucas Litke up and throwing. Up the middle, Soriano handles the chance, and he beats the throw very close right there.
The batter, the first baseman,
Nathaniel Lowe stepping in for the Rangers. And a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Next to hit, Pudge Rodriguez. Off balance feed, there's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Nelson Cruz, the next to hit. Next offering is fouled back. At the belt and fires. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Young at third. Rodriguez over at first with one away.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Right-hander kick steals. Hit on the ground might be two. To second, that's one. And that's two.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Welcome back. And now here is Don Mattingly.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Out towards right center field. Garcia on the move to his left. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
The wind and the pitch. Ripped to short. Zips it across. And that quickly, two away.
the center fielder, number 7,
Josh Sborz comes on now. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Josh Sborz.
Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. Here's a 1-1. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Well, you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Two outs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Three-two now.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now batting,
2 outs, runner on first. It's Aaron Judge now. And he walked him.
Oh, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. So some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
Here's a speed threat, Curtis Granderson.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Mantle at second, Judge at first, 2 out of the inning. And that skips in the dirt. Rodriguez throws to first. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. And we still have no score. Bottom 9. Down to third baseman Charlie Culberson. Right-handed reliever. And a count 1-2. Now a fly ball to right center. Mantle makes the grab and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here's Nick Solak.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And a 1-1. Just missed. Bullpen activity starting up now. Lucas Litke up and loosening in the pen. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. The next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
That one hit to right. Judge is there. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The designated hitter, number 5, Corey Seager.
So now it's Corey Seager. The line to kick the pitch. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. Corey Seager leaves the yard. And the Rangers walk it off for the win.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
One nothing the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final run score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.